Hey, thanks for joining me. Welcome to part 4 of my Overwatch characters introduction. And we're not doing Zenyatta, we're doing Mercy. Now, I like playing Mercy. Mercy is one of my favourites. Now, she's an interesting character though, because she's not an effective fighter. Mercy's purpose is to heal and buff and resurrect, effectively. Making this an odd. This is going to be an odd video. So let's have a look at her abilities. Right, she has a Corticus staff, which has a left click ability to heal an ally and a right click ability to increase your ally's damage. So let's come down here and have a look at this.
Where does it go?
So here goes the heal. As you can see, that's pretty effective. Let's have a buff on this. Let's watch this guy, right? So he's shooted this guy down there. And there we go. He eventually manages to kill him. So we'll wait for the robot to reappear and then we'll buff this guy. So let's buff him up now, see how much longer or how much quicker it takes him to damage and kill him. Okay, well that was a little bit quicker. Not that much quicker, but it was a little bit quicker. And that's it really. I mean that's Mercy, just heal and buff. That's what she is. So her other abilities are slightly more interesting. Let's talk about the gun first. So she has a pistol. You can see does not do very much damage at all. Let's pop a few headshots. If we get some headshots, it's fairly effective, but again, it's not the greatest weapon in the world. Let's see if we do with more damage up close. Not really. So, ranged, close, doesn't matter. It's
not looking well.
Not a particularly effective weapon. Let's look at her other ability, her left shift ability here, which the game has a Guardian Angel ability. This allows you to fly towards an enemy, an ally. You're facing the wrong way, mate. You want to be shooting the other direction. Yeah, so it's lets you fly towards an enemy. So it's kind of a bit like a sprint, like a lot of other characters have. And you can now see I've got a teammate down. So I've got a little notification there that tells me that the enemy has killed an ally who I am close to. Let's just back off a second again. So yeah, that ability it allows you to get close to allies, and it allows you to get close to allies who are dead as well, which is interesting. So let's wait for one of these to die. There we go. So these guys are dead. I can shoot across here, and I'm now near enough to them. And if you look in the middle of the screen, I've got my teammate down. It says ×1. So let's just get both of these guys to die, and we're going to pop our ultimate here. Now, no, I've got no teammates down. I'm healing. Everyone's taking huge amounts of damage. And all of a sudden, oh no, we've lost one guy. Oh no, I've lost two. I've got two teammates down. I pop my ultimate.
Heroes never die.
You get resurrected. And away you go. You're now on full health. Okay, that was a bit worrying. strange conversation with the robot. Yeah, so that's her ultimate ability. Her ultimate ability is just to resurrect any dead teammates within a certain area effect, and you can see on the screen how many you're going to resurrect at that particular time. Now, her last ability is just a glide, effectively. If I get to myself some height, I can hit spacebar, hold it down, and you can just hear a little bit of noise in the background, which just sort of suggests that you are doing some kind of flight, or something has kicked in. And you are hovering, not hovering, gently falling. You can't use it to gain height. You will only lose height at a slower pace than you would if you were normally falling. And I've broken you, haven't I, mate? Do you want to turn her face the right direction?
Ich bin da.
No, I've busted him. Oh, here he goes. Yeah, there he goes, working him. So that's it. That's Mercy, really. There's not much to say about her. Because she's completely ineffective as an attacker. I mean, firing your gun and doing damage does give you a boost to your recharge for your ultimate, but that is all it's really doing for you. You could get the same kind of boost from healing your allies. So being utterly useless in damage dealing, she is not effective against any enemies, really. Whoever she's healing or whoever she's with in the team are going to be the ones who are going to be dealing all the damage. So she's really only as effective as they are, and it's her abilities that keep them alive, and hopefully that's where the effectiveness comes from. But as an actual character for dealing damage, you're not effective against anyone. What you do want to be watching out for, though, is you want to watch out for people that are going to snipe you. So you want to watch out for Hanzo, you want to watch out for Widowmaker, you want to watch out for, you want to watch out for Tracer, who's going to get up close and deal damage to you. You want to watch out for Reaper, you want to watch out for McCree. You pretty much want to watch out for everybody. You don't want to be taking damage, you do not want to be getting shot, you don't want to die. Your purpose is to keep the team alive, and if they're not alive, you're bringing them back to life. So that's it. That's Mercy, really. I like playing Mercy as a healer. She's good fun, and you can get some really smart ultimates if you play your cards right and use your ability to get up close to your allies when they're in serious need, or laid out dead on the floor next to the payload or something like that, or on the capture point. Don't try and keep your ultimate to use it when you think, oh, I'm going to get to play the game, I'm going to resurrect the whole team. Resurrect people. Don't resurrect one person. Try and resurrect 2 or 3 people, but use the ability. It does charge pretty quickly. The team are going to need it. They're going to thank you for it. They're going to thank you for keeping them alive. And there's just no point in waiting for that one perfect ultimate use, because it's probably not going to come, and you want to be effective and you want to be useful. So yeah, use the ultimate. So let's see how we do in a real match up against some other players, and hopefully not get killed too often. See you in a sec. Okay, so here we go. Game on as Mercy.
I'm taking care of you.
Not too much we can do here. Soldier 76 was kind of going down the way. I don't know, everyone seems to go left for some reason at that point, and then decides that they actually can't go left. So, trying to heal Soldier 76, but he's going to shot up ahead of me behind May's wall. I think if I remember rightly, this game didn't go too well for our side, but
You're ready to do some damage.
So we're struggling to get in on the point. The enemy team's already taken it. Trying to keep my heals on Roadhog here. So the ultimate's now available, so I can now res. Just trying to spin around and patch up as many people as I can. I decided to pop my my res anyway, just to, I'm getting one player up. Didn't last exactly very long. She pretty much died straight away. Thanks for that, Junkrat.
Now, where am I needed?
Name's McCree.
So I'm trying to make use of my
Enemy turret sighted.
my shift ability to get closer to somebody, but there's nobody to get closer to. So we're now buffing, hoping that means that
Heilstrahl aktiviert.
Farah's going to do some. Soldier 76 is going to do some damage, but Genji sneaks up behind us, pops his ulti, and there's nothing I can do about that at all. I've got no escape, nothing that I can do to defend myself.
Back to square one.
And this is the problem with Mercy. There's really not a lot you can do once someone gets close enough to you.
Tactical visor ready for deployment. My ultimate is ready.
So there's Soldier 76. I've just given him a buff, and he shoots all the way up to the right hand side for some reason. So I get my pistol out because I'm going to try and find Junkrat's ability Junkrat's ultimate, but I can't find it.
I've got you in my sights.
Turns out it basically cruised round through the building, and I just
Good as new.
snuck round behind me. So there's my ability being used there to close the distance between me and Farah. Had Farah been in the air, that would have actually taken me up into the air as well, so I could have then floated around a bit. So we're getting back in, getting heals, trying to buff up Farah while she's doing her ultimate. May's dropped her freeze, so we're now struggling to try and get onto the point. I'm trying to keep Roadhog alive, as he's really the best way. We've got to push into the point. We managed to capture the point, and then I get sniped by a Tourbillon turret, of all things.
Clear the point.
Enemy turret destroyed.
So the other team are doing a fantastic job of keeping us off the point here.
Heroes never die.
I used my ultimate there, probably too early really, but I was expecting not to be able to get close enough. Just ultimately couldn't get in there anyway.